everyone, it's Lindsay and welcome to our DIY Dutch Colonial. Today's video, we are going to make over the second living room. So a year ago, Clare Paint sponsored our main living room makeover, and they are back today sponsoring today's video to help us make over the room kind of off of the formal living room. So when we moved into this house last September, this room held a giant piano. We've since given away the piano and we plan on using this room as kind of like a place to play games or do crafts or for the kids to do homework. And as always, if you enjoy makeover videos, give this video a thumbs up, and if you are not subscribed, I would love for you to subscribe for more. So without further ado, let's dive into this makeover video sponsored by Clare Paint. So there are two sconces on this back wall in the second living room, and the electric did not work. So in order to repair the electric and replace it, Rob had to take down the walls. So as you can see, these were once exterior walls. On the other side is where we have our family room, so they built on an addition. But also where these two sconces are were two exterior windows.
I can't believe I went most of my life without knowing how to do this. Thank you, YouTube. Please like and subscribe so we can get better lighting. You can use that little sound effect from the YouTube video. Maybe the wall's right and this wall's wrong. I think my problem with drywall is this wall, the wall you're patching, is always right, but I think I'm always right. I put up my wall straight, and then I don't understand why it doesn't fit. It's because this is the wall that wins, not the wall I'm doing.
So these walls have undergone so much work at this point. Rob filled the holes with drywall, but the walls are originally plaster and there's brick behind them. And so you know how long this took and how involved the process it was, we started this back in April. So if you watched our original home tour, you would know that this house was closed up for about 2 years before we moved in. So there is a lot of surface mold. So before I could even start painting, I had to spend some time doing some prep, which meant cleaning everything with bleach.
You blow my mind. I don't know if you know yet. I've tried some time, and I'm dying to tell you. You blow my mind. I don't know if you know yet. I've realized, and I'm dying to tell you.
So as I mentioned, this video is sponsored by Clare Paint. I will leave their website and social media handles linked down below, but they deliver paint straight to your house. You order it online and it comes straight to your door. So we got some phenomenal colors, which I will show you in a moment. We got some washi tape, a drop cloth, a guide, a paint kit, a paint key, and some stir sticks. So as always, the first thing that we painted was the ceiling. The ceiling was honestly not as bad as the other rooms in our house, so we did 2 coats.
I'm
walls, we did 2 coats of the color Timeless in the finish Eggshell, and it's a really soft, warm white. For those of you who do not know my press and seal hack, I use this to help me paint. So I'm a lazy painter and I do not like washing brushes, rollers in between each layer or each coat. And so I use press and seal 1 to line my paint trays so I don't have to wash them. And then when I'm done, I just take this off and throw it away. And 2, I use it to cover my paint trays while I'm waiting for the paint to dry in between coats. I also use it to cover my little cups of paint. It keeps my brushes wet so I don't have to wash them. And I also cover my cans of paint with press and seal as well. Just like the front half of our living room, I finished off this decorative molding with 2 coats in a semi-gloss of the color Dirty Martini, and it's my favorite sage green color.
5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going like 1, 2, 3, 4. Looking at you when you're on the floor. 5, 6, 7, 8. Ready for that heartbreak? I'm going like 1, 2, 3, 4. Looking at you when you're on the floor. 5, 6, 7, 8. Ready for that heartbreak?
The rest of the trim, including the baseboard trim, the radiator, the windows, and the doors, got 2 coats of whipped. To the left a tiny bit, sure. This is how messy our house is.
Are you filming me?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Get more curse words.
Don't do that. Hello, it's for you. Whatever calls me. Oh, and you can do that thing.
You
where it's
slam
like,
it.
I hate you and never call me again, scammer. I was gonna ask you just to make sure that no one who watches this is in code enforcement, but then I realized no, because I added a ground wire, so I made it better.
So I have a bunch of picture frames here. Some of them you may recognize from our thrift hauls, and then I have some here that I spray painted and put some black and white photos in. I have some empty ones that I need to fill with photos as well. And they're gonna go up on this wall up here in between the 2 sconces, and it will be a nice little gallery wall. doors taped off and they are ready to be painted. You can get a sneak peek here of our laundry room that we're working on as well. So Rob planed the bottom of one of the doors because it was scraping across the floor, so now it can open and close very smoothly. We also gave a light sanding to the doors and then 2 coats of this soft, warm gray called flat iron.
Gotta get it right now. Yeah, push all the levers with you right now. Gotta get it right now.
The brass hardware had a lot of paint caked onto them, so I put them in the slow cooker, covered it with water, and added a little bit of laundry detergent. I let it soak overnight on low, and in the morning the paint just peeled right off.
Gotta get it right now. Yeah, push all the levers with you right now.
I added a few fall touches, but overall maybe I spent $50 max, and most of those items were thrifted. Our second living room makeover, sponsored by Clare Paint. Please leave a comment down below with your favorite part of the room makeover. We'll see you down in the comments. We hope you have a wonderful weekend and week ahead. Bye.